The next syndicate meeting was colder than the last. The doctor barely looked up from his files. "You're slowing down. 2 victims in 2 weeks. That's unacceptable." One of the immigration officers smirked. "Maybe she's growing a conscience." The room filled with quiet laughter. Only the doctor remained expressionless. He stood slowly, walked toward Amara, and stopped inches from her face. "Don't confuse guilt with courage." He leaned closer. "Your parents, your younger brother, one phone call, and they disappear forever." Every word struck like a hammer. Amara lowered her head, not in obedience, in defeat. The days continued, each one divided between compassion and captivity. By daylight, she saved lives. By night, she watched them disappear. Obina surprised her with flowers more than once. He laughed with her at a carnival, held her hand beneath the evening sky, made plans for places they might visit together. Meanwhile, after darkness fell, Amara stood helplessly as frightened girls were blindfolded, forced into waiting vehicles, and driven away into lives no one should ever endure. The contrast was unbearable. One life filled with hope, the other built on nightmares. Days later, Obina invited her to dinner with his family. The house overflowed with warmth. Laughter echoed through every room. Photographs covered the walls. Stories were shared over steaming plates of food. For a little while, Amara forgot to be afraid, until her eyes settled on a framed photograph. A young woman smiled brightly from the picture. Beautiful, hopeful, full of life. Amara froze. The room disappeared around her. The air became impossible to breathe. It was Adaobi, the same young woman she had reassured inside the pharmacy, the same young woman she had watched disappear through airport security. Her hand struck her glass by accident. It crashed onto the floor. Everyone turned toward her. Obina reached for her gently. "Amara, are you all right?" She forced a weak smile. "Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired." But beneath the table, her hands trembled uncontrollably, because the terrible truth had finally revealed itself. Adaobi was Obina's sister, and the man she was beginning to love was mourning a loss she had unknowingly helped create. That night, Amara sat alone in her bedroom. Adaobi's bracelet rested in her open palm. She closed her fingers around it tightly. Tears streamed silently down her face. For the first time, she understood the true cost of her silence. Not only had she destroyed innocent lives, she had walked directly into the life of someone whose heart she had already broken.